Hey, it's Mr. 007. Mr. Mark, and you are watching The True Tea with Naheen Cavalleri.
What's up? This is Mikeal Ebony alongside, well, actually, why don't you tell them who you are and what you are?
Everybody, I'm Mikeal Ebony from the Pittsburgh chapter, and I walk Vogue Fem Performance.
Vogue Fem Performance, Mikeal Ebony of the year, Pittsburgh 2011. How long have you actually been voguing for?
It's actually going on like about 5 years now.
About 5 years?
Just about 5 years.
And it's 5 years straight or 5 years on and off?
I would say 5 years on and off.
On and off?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 years on and off.
And you started off in Virgin Vogue.
I started off in Virgin Vogue.
What year was that?
Around the last month of what? 08?
2008.
2008.
And then you graduated to Vogue Fem. Did you stay for your full year in Virgin Vogue? Or?
Well, I walked Virgin Vogue like 3 times. I won Virgin Vogue like my 3rd time walking. After that, I went straight to Vogue.
Straight to Vogue Fem. And now we all know you for gaining Ebony, but what was your first house actually before Ebony?
My first house was actually Jordan Zion.
Jordan Zion.
Yeah, like I was actually accepted in there to walk Pretty Boy Runners.
Oh, really? So you weren't expected to vogue at all when you first went to Jordan Zion?
Not at all.
Alright, so your first house was Jordan Zion. You weren't expected to vogue at all in Jordan Zion. How did that actually come about? What made you want to vogue?
What made me actually want to vogue was actually when I went to my first gay pride picnic here in Pittsburgh. That was my first time actually seeing people like Vogue and stuff, and I was just like so infatuated with it, and I just always told myself I was going to end up doing it eventually. So
who would you consider someone that you did watch before you started voguing and it made you want to vogue? Like they inspired you to learn art?
Well, I would say the first 3 people that actually inspired me was actually Cassandra Ebony, Naomi Mizrahi, and Pony Garcon.
Pony Garcon.
Yeah, Pony Garcon.
That was all back when you were in Jordan Zion too.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Now, there have been rumors that possibly Mikeal Ebony every year for Butch Queen, Vogue Fem Performance, may be stepping out as your alter ego Brooke.
You're carrying. Oh my gosh. Well, for female figure performance?
Yeah.
I enjoy being a boy. I just, no.
So no, Brooke, not even for a Kiki ball, maybe. Are you in a Kiki house?
You never know. I mean, right now, I'm supposedly right now, I guess, a pink lady.
A pink lady.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Mikeal, there was a lot of controversy this year about you winning the 2011 Butch Queen Performance of the Year. So much controversy, actually, that they created a Star of the Year to actually end the rivalry between you and Dolce. How do you feel about the opinions of everybody as far as you not supposed to be of the year? Because you're really quiet. I mean, you never really say your side. You just let people kind of talk.
Because I really feel like I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I mean, at the end of the day, my name's always going to be out there as one of Pittsburgh's elite performance girls. So it's just like, why sit there and argue about something that I have? So, I mean, it's no shade. I mean, people want to say, I mean, I'm going to have haters. Regardless, I'm going to have haters. But that just comes with ballroom.
Right.
It comes with ballroom. I mean, I have nothing against anybody, especially Dolce. Like, I really feel like Dolce is my Vogue Evolution sister. That's my pitch.
So, do you actually view him as a rival, or do you think it's just some people make it out to be?
He's definitely one of my ballroom rivals, like without a doubt.
Battling since Virgin. Right?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You said 5 years, so that has been a long time for y'all to be actually.
But I mean, one thing I can say is that I definitely respect what he does and what he brings to the city, because he definitely brings something different. I mean, I really feel like it's always going to be a constant ongoing thing between us. So
y'all were like the two biggest of that era, so it's always going to be Mikeal and Dolce until somebody else. Now, since we're actually talking about beef still, I actually wanted to bring up the beef between yourself and your house sister, Barbie Ebony. This has been going on for a while, I guess, off and on. I'm not sure if you guys ever seen quite eye to eye.
I can honestly just state how I feel about the situation. There's really no beef between me and her. Mm-hmm. She does her thing, I do my thing, and I really feel like it's just a love-hate relationship. I mean, at the end of the day, I look at Barbie as my little sister. Mm-hmm. Like, regardless of what our relationship is at that time, mm-hmm. that's my bitch. Like, that's my little sis, and I'm definitely proud of her. Like, I'm proud of her. Like, she's definitely out there doing her thing. Like, and I don't want you to think, Barbie, that I don't fuck with you like that, because it's definitely a lot like that.
So there is no beef between Barbie Ebony and Mikeal Ebony?
No, but she does get on my nerves.
Yeah, everyone could at some point. Now, Mikeal, what actually made you want to join the House of Ebony? You said you were Jordan Zion. I know you were a Crayola. What made you want to be Ebony? Wow, actually stay here for as long as you've been in Ebony.
Well, I was asked. I mean, it was kind of like a prophecy. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it was always brought to my attention. Like, I'm going to end up being Ebony, mm-hmm. and one day it just happened, like that, like over one phone call.
Really? So you always wanted to be Ebony?
I didn't see it at first. Mm-hmm. I was just like,
Why
I really thought Ebony was like the dark side of the ballroom scene. Like, they were just like, I mean, Ebony's is everywhere. Like,
now, do you think Ebony's do get categorized as the Banji house? I mean, would you agree with it or not?
Like, every house has their own image, and I really feel like our image definitely works for us. Mm-hmm. Like, we're just who we are, like, and we just state how we feel. Like, we express how we feel. So.
And since we're on the topic of actually being who you are, what would you classify your style of Vogue as? Some people would say, they think of Mikeal, you think soft and kind, and then you argue that you are dramatic. You do dramatic.
I feel like I'm just very in between, and I just do whatever comes to mind. Like, I'm just very versatile when it comes to performing. Like, I just don't feel like I can just be just soft and kind. Like, mm-hmm. I can do a few death drops and I can do a few stunts. So, like, it all depends on how I'm feeling that night. Like, I'm going to pull something out.
Right,
like,
so you can play both sides.
Exactly.
Equal. And do you have any children in the ballroom scene?
Yeah, I have two. Everybody knows Mila, of course. Mila is my gay child. She's my first gay child, my daughter. Then you got Yummy. He's actually my gay son.
Mizrahi.
Yummy Mizrahi. Mm-hmm. Shout outs to him. Mommy loves you.
So you are mommy, not daddy.
I mean, look at me. I look like a nigga. I look like a boy, but I mean, I want to be a mommy. I want to be a mommy.
You're right. How was there like any kind of way you went about selecting who your gay kids would be? Was you just
I'm selective about everything I do in life.
Clearly.
And I just feel like they suit me. Mm-hmm. I can relate to them.
You compliment each other.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I do actually see you and both of them as far as attitude.
Yeah, they're both crazy. Like, I mean, but I definitely try to be a really good role model towards them. Mm-hmm.
So you do have a close relationship with your kids?
Yeah,
you have gay parents of your own?
I have a lot of gay fathers. I don't really have any gay mothers.
I think everybody has a lot of gay fathers.
That's ridiculous. I have like 3 gay fathers.
And who are they?
Well, I got one. His name is Onyx.
Mm-hmm.
He's Kill Bill Ebony.
Kill Bill, yeah.
Yeah, and Icon Stewart Evans.
Iconic. And is your relationship with them pretty close? Is there anyone?
I'm close with all 3 of them.
All 3 of them? Mm-hmm. Well, at least they all play the dad role.
They really do play the dad role. They're very overprotective of me.
I got 3 dads, and only my Kiki dad is.
Oh, you do the Kiki dad?
Yeah, he's the only one that do anything. Shout out to Ziggy. Okay, now what would you say, like, for somebody new coming into the scene, trying to find their gay family? Like, what should they look for? Like, should it be based on who has more status in the ballroom scene? Who can buy them stuff? You know, like, what do you look for?
I really feel like for somebody who's going to come into that scene, you said come to the scene looking for a gay parent.
Yeah, trying to find.
I just feel like it should definitely be a bond. There should be a bond between those people. Like, y'all should look beyond just the ballroom scene. I just feel like a relationship is a relationship, and it should be a close one.
You should just feel it, like
it should be with somebody you can really trust.
Right.
Honestly.
I would definitely agree. I would agree. And what would you say to the newer girls or kids that have never even been to a ball that want to someday be where you are?
Just vote. Be yourself. Like, express how you feel. Like, don't let, what is it, rumors, and just don't let that really stop you from doing whatever it is that you want to do, even if it is ballroom. That goes for anything, though. Like, yeah, that goes for anything.
As far as when you're coming into it, did people always say it for you when you first came into it, or was it you probably didn't really care?
I definitely got mad life when I first came out. You know,
that's not that way
Pittsburgh
for everybody.
scene.
Yeah,
it's not that way for everybody, but it's just like Pittsburgh scene at the time was just horrible.
Yeah, and you actually were one of the people that was there helping it get big. But well, this is part one.
It does feel weird to be like, I played a role.
It does, and you have worked for 5 years. Your name's known. You travel. You're Ebony. France Ebony. This is part one with Mikeal Ebony. Check back for part 2.
Where's the beat that bitch? Where's the beat that bitch? You want me to suck it down your meat, bitch? Let me smell your feet, bitch. Where is the beat? Where is the beat, bitch? You want to suck it down beneath me? You want me to suck it down beneath me? What, bitch? What? Mother Lonely has her first name. It's C-U-N-C-Y. Mother Lonely has her second name.